Alrighty, welcome back. This is going to be another short video, probably because I already just did it and the video cut out on me. So, we're going to make it all over again. So, why not? Okay, so, the repair was a small one. This is not necessarily an itty-bitty update, but a turning wrenches episode. That's right, we're turning wrenches on this one. Well, was turning wrenches on this one, but later on we'll be turning wrenches. If you own, real quick, a 2000 Magician 250, this does apply to you. I'm not sure if it would apply to anyone with a Hawk. These are Chinese bikes. If you know the name, they're off of Amazon. I said in the third video, I believe, the first ever writing video, where you can get them, which is Amazon, or you can get them off of their online website. And there's a spot in Texas, I think, there's a dealer that sells stuff. So we might eventually maybe venture down there just to see what they got. I'm not going to buy anything else. I'm going to buy something local around here. But, yes. Real quick before we get started, it's the same verse as the other one. Woo! I'm going to roll around here. Boom! As soon as my eyes get used to the bright... I just kicked something. Okay, so, Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 8. And the Lord, He is the one who gives before you. He will be with you. He will not leave you nor forsake you. Do not fear nor be dismayed. Deuteronomy 31:8. Okay, so to the video wrenching at hand. Oh, I can't show you the other one. Oh no. So I'm carrying this little guy around with me because it is important. This is the bolt that I'm replacing with, and there was a lock washer. Be sure you have it. That is not blood. Don't worry. That's red Loctite. I filmed it earlier, and it ended up cutting out on me, and I don't have a way to edit this on the phone. So, you're going to use a 1/4-inch drive ratchet, and for the old bolt, which I have on there, it's a flat bolt with a lock washer. Be sure that you get that off if you have not lost it, because they have on the exhaust, and you'll see where I have already repaired it, right here. This bolt here, that's the old one. Let's see if I can get to focus. There we go. This bolt here is the old one. This bolt here is the new one. It is a metric thread. I think it's like 8.8. Sorry if I'm trying to talk quick because I'm on limited time, because I'm on the phone and have limited card space. Anyways, you're going to tighten these two down. Be sure that you don't strip it, because this feels like and looks like aluminum. Aluminum is really easy to strip. This guy here, he was aggravating to me because it was stripped. For the most part, there was a couple of threads that were stripped out of it. I have a theory on that. I think this one fell out, putting all of the pressure on this, because if you take this apart or you're trying to put it back together, you're going to realize there's a lot of pressure here, because there's a lot of pulling momentum from the exhaust. I think this bolt fell out, putting all the stress on this one. This one backed out and then stripped out the last two threads. And hence the rattling, which you'll see in the past video from now, or future. Yeah, it'll be the future video from now, because this will be going up on the internet quicker. This will come off and it wrapped around. It was like riding right here. So, which is no bueno. Because that gives the exhaust plenty of room to just yank out of the jug and potentially burn something up, because it is exhausting way better than it should be. And obviously it sounds loud and obnoxious and rattles like crazy. So that doesn't sound any good when you're riding down the road, and it just doesn't make you look too good at all, really. But anyway, so this is like the one you're going to have. You don't have to use a flat pan bolt. You can just use this little guy. The number I have on this dude is A2-70. To me, that is mainly, I believe, just the pitch of the bolt. I think it was like 8. It's a metric bolt because it's a Chinese bike. Most things on this thing that I've realized are metric. So just be wary of that one little incident there, of right there. I'm going to call it the header, even though it's not really a header, but that header bolt, because I am more of an auto and diesel tech guy, so motorcycling is a new thing to me, but it follows the same kind of concept. I'm going to let you know, though, with the old bolts, while I'm remembering, good luck finding it. It's a 10mm socket that you're going to need to get it off, if it is not already fallen off. So, be wary of that. If you own a Magician 250 or maybe even a Hawk, I don't know if the Hawks have these problems or not, but if they do, be wary of it. There's another issue you're going to have if you own the Magician, is the license plate. If you get it like street legal like I did and insured, the license plate, however, I want to show you about there, because that's about the best place you can see it without seeing it. There's a crack. It will crack from this side, and it will crack from this side. Do it again. Yeah, let's just do this. There you go. See that crack? See that crack? Bad. Anyways, it's meeting in the middle of the plate, so it'll eventually lose the plate. So if you get a Magician, be sure that you hone out the holes, make them just a little tiny bit more than they are, a wider apart. That way the stress is not there, and the more that plate stresses, the more that will want to vibrate and then eventually rip, like mine's doing. So that's something to be a little bit more mindful of if you own the Magician. If you own a 1990 Chevy, well, I mean, there's multiple names for it. It's essentially a Silverado, a K1500 or a C1500. It would apply to you. I have one. I have a lot of work to do to it, and I have a 2000 GMC Sierra 1500 that I have a lot of work for it to do. So there's going to be some turning wrenches videos. There's going to be, like I said, the itty bitty updates, and there's going to be the riding videos and maybe some fishing and kayaking. But for now, we're just going to have the turning wrenches, because currently I have a lot of projects that I need to get done, and I like to work at night because I get off at night, and so I don't like to work, check the clock, make sure I'm not late. So, I just do all the stuff at night so I don't have to worry about it, and it helps me kind of settle down a little bit too. So, assuming it's nothing I have to be too loud for, because I am outside, so I don't want to wake up any neighbors or anything like that. Yeah, that's about what we got to come. I have some, like I said, turning wrenches and stuff like that. I'm repeating myself because I'm a little sleepy, I'll admit. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and end this video here. If you liked it, go ahead and like the video. If you didn't like it, just don't worry about it and just pass on and go to whatever videos you like to watch. If you do want to see more of the turning wrenches and more of the itty bitty updates and more of the kayaking and more of the fishing and more of the riding videos, then go ahead and subscribe. Hit that little doorbell ringer thing on the side of the button. I should be more specific. The notification button beside the subscribe button. And that way it will notify you every time I upload a video. I'm going to try to keep things going and keep some stuff up for you. So anyways, I'm going to flip you around. And I hope you guys have a beautiful and wonderful night. We will see you in the next video. And keep it crazy.